Where friends love singing together in harmony. All the countries of the world love singing together in harmony.
More Peppa Pig is coming up next.
We'll wait.
Stick around.
Okay, who wants this one?
Dino.
I know.
It's a Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol! Oh, Family Guy on, bro. Yeah, we ain't watched Family Guy in a minute.
Great shit, what the hell are you doing here? Brian, find me. I used my nose, which I always forget about. Come on, let's go. No, I'm not going back. I can't. They're gonna be mad at me. I didn't tell anyone. You didn't? No, I didn't. Look, I thought about it, and to be honest, it's probably my fault for leaving you alone in the car. And if you promise never to do it again, I won't say anything. Okay, I promise.
My baby.
What? Let go of me. Consuela, we're leaving.
My baby.
Hey, she says it's her baby, man. Now get out of here.
He's my baby. Ernesto.
No, I'm not Ernesto. Okay, this is so messed up right now.
Hell no.
I did not want to have to do that. They were very nice to me up until then.
Yeah, nah.
Stop staring out the window. Ryan's gone. He finished his movie. He's moved out.
How could I have been so blind? How could I not have seen what he offered?
I think the whole thing was very strange.
He thought you were strange. How about that?
Whatever.
I just can't help but wonder. Will I ever see him again?
Ass TV shows. You're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
This never ends.
It sounds a bit boring.
It will be fun. Potato City, here we come. Here we are. The family arrived at a field of potatoes.
Is this Potato City?
It must be. And it looks like we picked the right day to visit. There are no crowds.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready to do a read real
This is
quick.
the right place, Daddy Pig. It just looks like a
I wanna
farmer's
see what's
field to
going
me.
on.
Excuse me.
And the energy. What's going on in the energy? For tomorrow leading, or for tonight leading into tomorrow. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, intuitive can. Cut it down, right? Alright, there's something. I'm just gonna have to get something to drink. Alright, there's something that you could have been thinking of, or something that came to you, or you just got an intuitive nudge when it comes to something. Alright, and it has something to do about, of course, somebody doing some sort of spell work, alright? But you already know what is that doing, alright? So you could have some sort of intuitive nudge when it comes to somebody doing some spell work on you, alright? You could definitely know somebody is doing some, what the fuck, right? You turn this shit around. Alright, somebody's doing some underhanded ass shit. Alright, somebody's doing some underhanded ass things. Alright, to an empress. Alright, you could be the empress that, you could be the person that is having this and these intuitive nudges. Alright, spirit keeps telling you shit. Alright, spirit keeps guiding you and showing you things. Alright, even when you're not asking to be shown these things. Alright, spirit is not letting you not know anything. Alright, there's some sort of victory that's coming here. Alright, so your intuition could be high as hell right now. Alright, when it comes to some money and a love spell that somebody is trying to do. Alright, somebody is trying to do some sort of love spell on some money to stop it from coming to you. Alright, but I feel like whatever this is that's coming to you is connected. It's coming regardless. Alright. So there's some sort of financial advancement that is getting ready to happen. Alright. This could be happening for an empress. Alright. If you are interested in knowing about love, alright, or career or anything that is going on around you, alright, the list is open at this time. Alright, for a general read. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Something's getting ready to change. All right, somebody was being sneaky. All right, somebody was trying to win at all costs, but that shit didn't get them nowhere. All right, tell me about this abundance. All right, this is a family member that won this. All right, you got family members partnering up. All right, so you have family members partnering up, trying to take from you. 221 is significant. February 21st is significant. All right. Somebody was trying to take something. February 21st is significant. Something significant with the 26 as well. All right, yeah, something, somebody has been awakened about some sort, oh, damn. Somebody doing a lot of spell work on a divine feminine. All right. I feel like for somebody to be doing this much spell work on you tonight, something must be coming in for you tomorrow. Manipulation. Somebody wants to manipulate what you know, and it's not working. All right, ending. Somebody wants to manipulate you into some sort of ending. All right, when it comes to legal shit that you got going on around you. All right, tell me about this money, this partnership, and this family. All right, because you love yourself, this is why you got something coming towards you. Somebody hate that you love yourself. All right, you got romance coming towards you. You got a masculine coming towards you. And somebody mad as fuck. All right, because everything coming towards you. Courthouse is here. All right, you're getting everything that belongs to you. All right, and somebody is confused the why and how. All right, because somebody did all that they can to take from you. Somebody did all that they could to steal from you. Somebody tried to manipulate a legal system, a legal issue, a legal situation to go in their favor. All right, and they've been doing this shit for a long time. These are people that you know. All right, they don't like the fact that you love yourself. All right, they did not want you to have whatever this is, Wheel of Fortune. They don't want you to have this money. All right, they don't want things to go in your favor. They don't want things to look up in your life. All right, at all. All right, real love is here. They don't want you to love yourself. All right, at all. Introspection, skill development is here. All right, risk taking. All right, community is here. Confidence. Somebody don't like your confidence. Somebody don't like your confidence. Something about your confidence. All right, balance here. Things are coming into balance for you. All right, so somebody is... I'm going to pull on this shit. I am going to pull on this. Let's see what this is. All right, if you would like to know what's going on with your raggedy ass family, now is the time. All right, now is the time. Let's see, let's put this back in here. Let's pull these cards. All right, so there's something coming, something about ability. All right, you're knowing shit. All right, you are knowing. All right, there's some sort of opportunity disguised as a treat here. Sagittarius and Capricorn, Cancer and Leo and Taurus is significant as well. So resources definitely are taking some sort of turn. All right, your resources, your income, wealth, prosperity is changing here. This has something to do with an inheritance that was left for you. All right. All right, yeah, somebody did something forcefully. Somebody took advantage of something. All right, this person is being watched by the police. Spirit said you're getting ready to sign something. It could be a lease or something that you're getting ready to sign, or some deeds is here. You're getting ready to sign something that has something to do with the home. All right, or you're taking over something. Why? Who's hungry? Your family really thought that they could steal from you. Somebody left you something. Somebody left you something. All right, trust fund, baby, is here. Fight is here. All right, yeah, hidden money. Millionaire certificate. A passed on aunt left you some money. All right, double for your trouble. All right, I'm hearing over $2 million. Over $2 million was left for you. 20 million, 22 million, 26 million, 87 million, 3 million. And your brother tried to take it. This brother ain't shit. All right, inheritance. This shit too fucking easy. Somebody tried to steal this, but it's on the way. All right, and this is why you're receiving double for your trouble, because somebody tried to play the fuck out you like you was goofy. All right, love language is spending money and buying unexpected gifts. All right, somebody loved you very dearly. All right, and somebody knows that you were gifted and you can see everything, and so does your family know. All right, an old lover could have been working with your family. All right, you also got some sort of old lover here that wants to show you something. All right, they know that you're mad at them. All right, I don't know if this is a family member as well. Somebody just got caught up. All right, somebody is also getting a divorce. Fake apologies is here, and everything is going your way. All right, 3, 2, 1. Somebody's expecting. There's an unexpected loss getting ready to happen to somebody and they don't see it. All right, somebody coming towards you with a fake apology, Empress, because you can see shit. All right, found out kids was playing both sides. Somebody knows that you aren't happy with them. All right, scamming and illegal issues, getting called. Judge is here, ending procedures, ending a procedure. Somebody is fighting. All right, everyone is arguing about you because you got a big ass miracle coming your way. And there's a lot of people going to jail behind this will and trust. All right, you were right the entire time when it came to these people, and they know that you know this shit. You just waiting on these people to die and go to jail. All right, you're not waiting for nobody to come tell you shit. You're not waiting on no apologies. You're waiting on these people to pass away. Rags to riches is here. All right, a mother figure could be passing away. Miracles are here. As you're receiving miracles. As you are receiving miracles, somebody passing away. All right, what's yours is being given to you now. All right, what's yours is being given to you now. You're going to get ready to receive something. All right, somebody got caught. All right, because somebody was getting caught up and they said your ass was dead. All right, that was like they weren't going to come looking for you, like they weren't going to see. All right, on the news, everybody will know. All right, everybody's getting ready to know about this. Bless you. All right, out of the blue. All right, they hate that you keep figuring shit out. Oh, well. Ready to leave is here. All right, it's over. Somebody know that they got caught. All right, if anybody is wanting a donation read before I go. Texas bound is here. You finna find out that your aunt is your mother. All right, this is something that they ain't want you to know. Leaving anyways. Woman is here. All right, knows you're fed up with a situation. Halloween. All right, Halloween in Florida is significant. Nothing is letting you not letting you get away. All right, somebody thought that they was going to be able to steal from you. Somebody who stole your mail. Trust documentation. All right, somebody signed some paper to get your information from a trust. All right. A lot of people owe you money, multiple streams, because they've been passing this shit out like it was theirs. All right, it's time to go. You ready? All right, somebody signed something to reopen an account so that they can have access to a large lump sum of mail. All right, they're giving you everything that you want. All right, so somebody's giving you everything that you want plus more. All right, 4th of July is significant. These niggas are dying. All right, so whatever they did 4th of July, somebody is passing away. All right, doing things remotely. Somebody's doing shit remotely. RICO charges is here. Somebody got in a fight around a cookout. A planned theft. They thought this shit through. They weren't thinking on shit. All right, these people are still getting caught. All right, false documentation saying that you passed away. All right, somebody got caught up and said that you lied. I mean, somebody got caught up and lied and said that you was dead. Provided a false documentation just for the authorities to find out that you are alive. You got kids attached to you. How the fuck they thought you was gonna leave here and shit then? Okay, so you had people that was doing so much shit because in order for you to be dead, like all of that shit has to hit Social Security office, all types of shit. So these people, you can't just say somebody is dead. It don't work like that. All right, shit gotta be filed, and then that's another criminal offense because you're filing shit. All right, going against the grain for you. Somebody going against the grain. All right, somebody calling you. They got to tell you the truth because they're scared of you. All right, chase is significant. This could be a baby mother that's calling. All right, because her child finna pass away. Detectives know that these people tried to frame you. IRS fraud is here. All right, this is your last time, baby. You ain't finna have to worry about nothing. The struggle time is over. All right, somebody tried to frame you for unaliving, all right, or a drug situation. All right, God is revealing something about these people, all right, and this is a church that's getting busted. These people fighting amongst themselves, all right, because it was a whole group of church goofy bitch ass niggas that was coming for you. All right, everyone feels betrayed by these motherfucking church people. On you. All right, false filings is here. And these is old ass motherfuckers. I mean, your family really fucked up and did they big one with you. All right, because all of these people that did shit on you, these are supposed to be upstanding people in the fucking community. All right, these Eastern Stars, these are just church members that everybody knows. All right, somebody auntie, somebody grandmama, cousin. These people that people know. These not people that people don't know. These people are very well motherfucking known. Very well known. Now they finna be known for coming against you. You finna make them real known. All right, resignation. Somebody is quitting their job. Like I said, these people are fucking very well known. All right, these are government officials as well. All right, somebody is changing their ways when it comes to you. These people are watching you on Facebook as well. All right. These people are watching you on Facebook, fake supporters, all right, fake clientele. If you are a reader, these bitches come and get readings. It's the bitches that are coming to get the readings. The women are coming to get the readings, and it's the masculine energies that are behind the fake profiles. All right, it's the bitches that are coming in, and they are being sent in by karmic men. All right, they are being paid off. They are being paid off to come in and check your energy and to see what you know. You will never tell every fucking thing that you know. Golden Key is here. It's like somebody wanted you to give them your motherfucking gift. TikTok, bitches on TikTok. I see you goofy assholes. I see you. Travel. Get ready. All right, you finna get ready to travel. A corrupt caregiver is here. You're getting ready to go to an event. All right, money is coming in the month that you imagine that it's coming in. All right, Cupertino is here. Somebody could be getting ready to go to a wedding. Somebody could be getting ready to go to a wedding a few days away. Is significant. Union Branch, AME Church, Miccosukee, Florida, Hitman. They know you don't give a fuck. All right, it's handled. Spirit handle all of that shit already. All right, partnership, because you partnered up with Spirit. There's a father here. All right, it's handled. Spirit handles something when it comes to your father. All right, somebody worried about your spiritual job. All right, somebody worried about. Somebody said what you do is unsafe. They worried about your safety because you don't give a fuck. All right, somebody is stalking you because they know that you know the truth and do, bitch. You said you were a caregiver. I'm not corrupt. That just means that there is something connected. It's somebody that you know that do the same thing that you do. You care about your job, but they don't give a fuck about their job. All right? Immediate. You like, hold on, bitch. Immediately having access to your money. All right, bless you. It's a whole bunch of blessings come around here. Now I just feel like you're trying to get all the blessings. All right, somebody, never have to worry about time. All right, you never have to worry about time. Something's happening for you. All right, never have to worry about time. All right, there's inheritance here. Your power just went out. Girl, that means that it's somebody that you know. Confirmation. It's somebody that you know. Tell me, it's probably somebody that you fucking work with. Somebody that's in the same profession as you. It's usually a doppelganger. So this is somebody who wishes that it was you. Type energy. All right, somebody signed something to reopen something so that they can get some money out of it. Real documents filed, but those aren't your signatures. All right, they signed that shit in your motherfucking name. All right, and then when they got caught up, motherfuckers want to say you was dead. Come on now, y'all doing too much. How you gonna reopen something when you're gone? All right, this is happening on your dad's side. All right, somebody finna be dead by the morning when it comes to your father's side. Good. Somebody's going to have passed away on your father's side by in the morning. Spirit say it's handled. And then it says somebody's passing away. No, somebody's calling you tonight. There's a call coming in tonight. All right, so somebody could be passing away, and then you're going to get a phone call. Somebody finna do spell work, and somebody ain't finna wake up. I'm telling you, somebody paid for spell work, and somebody is not waking up. They wanted to unalive you, and this is why they're passing away. Hitman. This is somebody who's a servant of the motherfucking devil. All right, there's a servant calling you. This could be a mother figure. All right. You're getting your money sooner than you think. This is how I feel like. I feel like I had this dream that my mama called me and told me about some money, and she told me that I didn't deserve it. Literally, this shit coming out that somebody passing away and somebody calling you and telling you about some money. Somebody's father could be passing away. My card came up as this vision for a little bit ago. And on the best, when I have a lot of ones at the same time, it could happen right in front of us. God's saving you from something. God's showing you how God's saving you for something all the way around. What's going on, K. Jones? All right, saving you from something all the way around. I hope it's mine too, bitch. The fuck you talking about? Look, because I hope it's mine too. Shit. Tells me that wasn't a spirit glitch. I'm grateful. Tell me that. I'm telling you, I've been seeing some shit today. Hey, Miss Highlander True, what's going on, beautiful? I've been seeing like a lot of shit. I told you I did a reading for this one guy. I don't know if he was on when I was telling him about a cousin. I was like, damn, somebody's cousin finna pass away. And I was like, freak accident type shit. He came back the next day and told me that his cousin fell off a horse and died. I said, oh my God. I said, well, God ain't playing. I don't know why people be thinking God is just this, sweet God. And yeah, God real sweet. But if we are made in his image, you don't think God get mad? Like, you don't think God get angry? You don't think God do shit? You know what I'm saying? People be taking God for soft and weak. That's the shit that's the shit that behooves me. Today been glitching in the matrix. I don't know the word ungrateful has been added to the last message. And you know what? I need to add that. But you know what's crazy? Mercury went into retrograde yesterday, and I kept saying a bunch of shit was gonna happen. The first card that even fucking fell out. The first card that even fell out was Mask. I said, God damn, that's the first card of the day? Mask. And I'm telling you, everybody been texting me. Motherfuckers done got in fights today. Or last night. One girl found out who was doing spell work on her. She ended up being in her house, y'all. and she ran her head through her, and she rammed her head through the wall. Like all types of shit been happening today. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I've been finding out that a lot of people been watching me. Silent been watching for my family. All types of shit.
Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
It's just a whole bunch of shit been happening. And I'm just looking like, this shit is crazy. Yeah, now an ambulance is going hung. Oh, that's confirmation. I told you. Shit been going haywire out that fucking door, bitch. So you hear me? Shit been going haywire out that door. All right, somebody is fighting over your land and they scared. How the fuck they fighting over some shit that don't belong to them? I'm telling you, I already fucking know it. I already know it. Last night, and y'all know how I love Paw Patrol, but when Paw Patrol come on, all you hear is sirens and shit. Literally last night when I went outside, all I heard was sirens and shit. And automatically, I thought about Paw Patrol. But you know, Paw Patrol is everybody. That's that's the ambulance. That's the police. That's everybody. That's U.S. Marshals. I mean, that's everybody. So when I hear Paw Patrol or when I hear some sirens, I'll be like, Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol be your ancestors, okay? Putting them paws on the motherfuckers. And then the next card came out, it's handled. All right? Your grandparents left you some money. Your grandparents left you money. Love offers coming in your way. These people got to give you your shit. All right? They just jealous because these people, they felt like they had a fake-ass relationship with your family members. All right? Them older people know that. Them older people be knowing who the fuck ain't shit in the family. And this is why they left this shit for you. All right? And you got parents. You got siblings that are jealous. That's crazy as hell. That's one big ass sign. I seen so many signs last night, and then I rode past somebody's house, and they motherfucking porch light was flickering like a motherfucker. I said, what the fuck? The fire department and the police up my street every time. Every time you do a reading and you say something about someone dying. Cause I'm that motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, butterfly. I here going through it. These niggas out here going through it. I passed by a hotel the other night. It had to be like 10 cars out that motherfucker. I say, damn, that's an overdose. I've been seeing so much shit. 44, 4 people and 4 lights. Look, that's heavy. That's heavy protection. You are no cap. You are the truth. Oh, thank you, love. It's just life fucking experiences. It ain't shit that I ain't been through that another motherfucker ain't been through. I swear to God, I've been everything but but a nigga done tried several times. There's nothing that I haven't been through. All right, courts are being investigated. Things are getting ready to get better. I'm telling you, things getting ready to be better. That's why shit looking haywire around. All right, shit is looking haywire. All right, even celebrities are watching tarot card readers at this time. We already know. We know more than them bitch ass niggas know. All right. Your future starts now. All right, so something is starting now. All right, winter is going to be lit, baby. Winter is going to be lit. All right, somebody got to explain how the fuck they got your info. A lawyer? A lawyer has to explain. Now, the lawyer that popped out of my deck is my brother's baby mother is a lawyer. Mind you, my brother is the one that's stealing. She is the one that is helping my brother. She has to explain how the fuck she get my information. You're going to have to tell them courts that my brother gave you this information and you didn't do your motherfucking research, you goofy ass bitch. You see what I'm saying? You can't just be helping motherfuckers and not doing your motherfucking due diligence. All right? Somebody's in love with you. All right? Paradise at a home. Somebody getting ready to reap what they stole. These motherfuckers stole your mail. A brother stole your motherfucking mail. What's going on? A brother stole your mail. The baby mama helped. And now she got to figure out how to fuck. Hold on. What is this?
All right, looks like 42. All right, who votes yes 9/11? Okay, all right, 57. All right, 9/11 wins. Wait, shouldn't it be an even?
Wow. They doing that shit on purpose. Hold on.
One of me is dead. Shouldn't all the meat be dead? I guess not. Okay, listen up. Everybody, get back in your individual time machine. Very carefully. Nobody touch anything. No Harry Potter knobs. Don't step on a bug.
Hold on.
If earlier you was investment advice, just go back to where you came from and stop.
Hold on. Ooh. You 42, I'm 42 too. The TV said 42 and 57. Damn, I wasn't even paying attention.
No loose ends and sent us back in time to the moment just
Yo.
before you and I originally
Confirmation. Shit is happening. My motherfucking divine masculine even told me something that's going on with his family. Ooh. Everybody getting caught up.
alter the past? Don't worry, Ryan. If I was successful in restoring the past just now, you and I will never have existed. The chronological tangent that created us would have been erased.
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh, it's some shit finna go down. There's some shit finna go down. I'm finna read on that shit.
Time travel whiskey.
That may be calling giving me a tea. He be like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God, this shit just came out in the reading. All right, so let's see what's going on with these with masculine real quick. Let's see what's going on. No lie, I'm 57. Damn, that's crazy. I'm watching Family Guy. All right, so let's see what's going on. I know these niggas watching me. Look, Divine Masculine Family getting an attitude with him out of the blue. And I said, I know. I said, that shit just came out of the motherfucking read. They watching me. They watching me. They already know what the fuck going on. I'm telling you. Health concern. The shit crazy as a motherfucker. All right, health concern. Let's see. So many confirmations. I be getting confirmations why I be on this motherfucker. Oh my God, yo, literally. I keep telling y'all there is a. You said you be paying attention to the sign? My masculine mother, his baby mother's mother, is in a rehab facility down the street, and that shit been coming out that this lady dying. All right, I don't know if she done died already. Spirit just told me that she was dying, period, and she was the one who was doing this heavy spell work on my masculine or whatever. Ooh, Empress came out. She been doing heavy spell work, and she in a rehab center down the motherfucking street. I ain't that about a bitch. All right, so, and she's the one that's been doing spell work on me, and that hoe's dying. If that bitch ain't died yet, I ain't heard about. I can't say nothing about it. But they're watching, and they're look, they're mad. They're mad. All right, does what he just told me have anything to do with the shit I be saying online? Yep. King of Swords. Somebody mad as fuck. You said you made Spirit turn my power off for the whole for a whole second. My fault. Ooh, yes. Yo, this is crazy as fuck. Family conflict, financial loss, lack of stability, disinherited, and broken traditions. All right, so it has everything to do with what the fuck I'm talking about. Real love is here. Somebody mad, somebody jealous. All right, they can't stop this. They can't stop these masculines from moving forward. All right, tell me what's going on. What are they hiding? Occupation. Somebody's sick or somebody got something. Something about their job. Family Guy is on. Yep. Family Guy is on. All right, somebody wants somebody to be in a lustful situation. You're right, Family Guy is on. Oh my God. And they're mad. Now watch this. This baby mama watching me, ain't she, Spirit? Cause she know he finna find out that that's them not his motherfucking children. But they grown. jealous and envious. All right, because I know the truth. Heal sideways. This person is not healed. This person is not healing. All right. Tell me about this motherfucker. Yes, family, definitely family conflict. Yeah, and this is the mother figure. All right. Does this have anything to do with the stolen mail? Does this have anything to do with this masculine leveling up? Does it have anything to do with this masculine leveling up the world? Absolutely, yes. And abandoning. Yep. All right, so you got a group of motherfuckers that are mad because the divine masculine is walking away from the situation. All right, this divine masculine, look at this. Divine masculine, let me clean off. Divine masculine. They are awakening, so they can't stop this man from moving forward. They can't do no more spell work on him. They can't do shit. I'm telling y'all. I wish I could tell y'all some shit. But some shit is happening real fast. All right? So there are a lot of masculines that are leaving situations. All right? These masculines that are leaving these situations are finding out that children aren't theirs. These masculines have been staying with these family members for have been staying around these people for a long ass time. You know, a lot of these masculines stay in relationships before the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want broken homes because they grew up in this Christian background family. So they've been taught, you know, stay, struggle, work it out whole time. Everybody in the family know that these kids not even his, that they either belong to his uncle or one of his friends. And that's the motherfucking truth. Ace of goddamn swords. That's clarity. I know what the fuck I've been talking about, and I've been telling that nigga this shit for the longest. But now that their illusions are leaving, this person is seeing everything. They seeing that these kids ain't dead. They seeing that these kids don't look like them, don't act like them, because they are not their children. All right, let me tell you something. Even if a child is crazy, you're going to see something about that child that reminds reminds them of you. All right, these masons are seeing that these motherfuckers are nothing like them, therefore they cannot be their children. But they're starting to see shit. Now this masculine, I've been saying this shit for a long ass time. All right, time for these masculines to heal, and in order to heal, you got to know the truth. In order to heal, you can't heal knowing a lie. So what's getting ready to happen, Spirit? This person is walking away. All right, this person is going towards a relationship or walking away from a relationship. All right, what's getting ready to happen? Damn, endings. Like I said, it's the ending of a relationship. A motherfucker is finding out. All right, you got a lot of masculines that have filed for divorce, and the other person have not done their part. All right, it's a lot of that shit going on as well. All right, somebody's trying to hold somebody stuck, but one thing about it, when your ass die, you don't have to worry about a death. You don't have to worry about a divorce decree because you will have that death certificate. You see what I'm saying? You see how God works? Do you see how God works? All right, something's balancing itself out because what is this, Rick and Morty? I be having to be careful when I be watching Rick and Morty when I be on live. Away from a relationship. That's why I got all these people watching me, because they want to know what the fuck going on. Yes, your nigga is leaving you for another bitch. Yes, your nigga is leaving you for a better life. Yes, he is leaving you and the raggedy ass kids behind. Yes, this masculine is leaving you raggedy bitches behind to do what they're supposed to do with their life. Absolutely. All right, yes, you're going to be broken down and hurt. Yes, because you did that spell work and it didn't work. Why? Not knowing the plan that somebody has. You're not knowing the plan that God has. So when you attack a person and you don't even know who the fuck they are for real, you only see the outside exterior. You don't see what God has for their life, and then you attack this person. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? What the hell you think going to happen? What's going on, Stacey Atkins? Are you related to the Atkins in Tallahassee, Florida could be significant? How they act when they got spells work on them. Yeah, shit crazy as fuck. Like, motherfucker, these motherfuckers crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Abundance is here. All right, they don't want these masculines to walk away with this abundance, but these masculines gonna get this abundance anyways. Either you gonna get look, spirit on some get down or lay down. To be honest, either you finna get down or you finna lay down. A lot of people finna lay down, cause spirit ain't even asking you, cause you been should have got down, but now spirit finna lay your ass down because you chose to do voodoo. Look at that shit. Damn. Because you chose to do voodoo. All right, and still, because nobody's concerned, shit is still coming in for nothing. All right, voodoo and celebration. That's what I'm saying. Keep doing it. We love it. That shit crazy as hell. This community of motherfuckers watching a rich guy or a rich guy, all right, was leading the community only to be fucked up. All right, yeah. Somebody finna fuck her up and find out. Fuck up and find out. All right, there is a relationship here that is protected by God. This shit is protected. All right. This shit is protected. All right, child is here. Somebody could be using a child. Yeah, abuse. Child abuse is significant. All right, somebody could be using a child. All right, somebody mad. Somebody mad as fuck. Somebody mad as fuck. Court is here. Clarity, breakthrough. All right, some shit finna pop off. I'm telling you. It's finna be some shit. All right, work, labor, efforts. Yep, this is a child behind the scenes doing bullshit. These are grown children too. These fugly motherfuckers is like 38 years old. Look like little men. All right, but I guess they supposed to be feminine energy, should I say? All right, energy level. Something about energy level. Tower moment is here. Somebody finna be dealing with some big shit. Somebody finna be dealing with some shit. All right, your ancestors finna come through and do something real quick. All right, what is gonna be the outcome of what just happened? Because I know it's gonna be an outcome of what the fuck that nigga just told me. All right, I know it's the outcome. Love spell is here. Ooh, what the hell is this? They talking about a fight breaking out. I'm telling you. Tower moment. Somebody is doing a love spell. Somebody is doing a love spell on the divine masculine. All hell for the break loose. Oh my God. Somebody is doing a love spell and all hell is finna break loose. All hell is finna break loose. What's going on, Spirit? Tell me about this tower. Ooh, rising star. Something's finna happen. But this tower moment is finna be something good. It's not finna be nothing devastating. It's gonna be devastating for them. Collaboration and Ice King. All right, you and this person could be coming together. Whatever they're doing is making shit better for you. All right, while you're having patience in a situation, you got somebody doing spell work behind the scenes. But you're being patient for a situation. Or you're being patient about a situation. Let's see. Somebody's doing divination, trying to look and see what you got going on. And all that they see is you got money coming in. All they see is you being abundant. They see this person moving on and making changes. All right, this person is moving on and making changes to be with you. All right, and they can't stand this shit. All right, because again, a lot of y'all are getting the best versions of people. People are not understanding. People get together with people when they aren't healed, so they're trauma bonding. All right, or they got together for kids and not for the purpose of God. Somebody is following the purpose of God. All right, and somebody is leaving a situation. Faith is here. All right, somebody is realizing that something was not ordained to be together. All right. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, and they are realizing why shit like this has been going wrong in their life. Somebody is putting a complete end to something. The more confusion somebody causes is making somebody just do some crazy shit. All right. Tell me about this masculine mental. Look, relationship. This person only think about you. And this is what these people are upset from because this person is walking away. This person is walking away from the normal shit. Yeah, this person is changing for you and they don't like that shit. Change came out. This person is changing for you and somebody is in competition, but they can't compete, all right? Expectations is here. Ice Queen, yeah, this bitch can't compete. They can't compete with you. Let's see. All right, destruction. All right, somebody causing destruction because this person is changing for you. All right, somebody is like, how the fuck are you gonna be better for that motherfucker? Somebody is mentally and emotionally unstable. All right, so you could pull out the best in someone. All right, yeah, somebody's no longer in bondage. Somebody feels free with you. All right, somebody feels free. Spirit finna bless the fuck out of you in this masculine. Ooh, ha, ha. Spirit, you finna bless the hell out of these two people, ain't you? Bitch, my family is here. Surely is. Surely is. And that's the motherfucking truth. Ace of Swords. That is the divine truth. It don't get no truer than that. Clarity, new ideas, mental power, truth, and breakthrough. Ooh, somebody mad as fuck about it. Somebody mad as fuck about it. Yep. Ooh. And somebody who tried to steal is going through health concerns. So somebody is excelling and somebody is declining. All right. It could be a child. Oh shit. Somebody could be losing a child. And somebody finding out that they're having a child. Bliss is here. Child is here. And heartbroken. All right. Somebody gonna find out something devastating about a child. All right. Somebody been using their gifts. All right. A child has. Somebody could have been doing womb magic as well. On a earth angel, divine feminine. Somebody been putting in work. All right, you have a celebration is here. All right, is anybody wanting a read before I go? Donation reads are available. If you are interested in reads before I go, I will not be back on here anymore tonight. So if you are interested in a read, all right, if you book a read now, then you will get if you book a 2020 read, which is a general read, all right, I'll give you on the spot, and then I'll do a 30-minute video for you if you are interested, all right? Tonight is the last night for tarot vent sessions. Buy one, get one, all right? So if you are wanting a on-the-phone tarot session or event session, is 50-50 for two 30-minute sessions. If you're wanting two 30-minute sessions, you can either give it to somebody or you can do an entire hour or you can split it up. Totally up to you. Tonight is the last night for that, all right? If you are wanting unlimited until the end of the year, it's $45. Tonight again is the last night for that. So at 12 o'clock, those offers are gone. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Does anybody have any questions right now? Does anybody need to ask me any questions? Does anybody want any reads? Does anybody know what's going on with love, money, or whatever before I go?
This power-assisted mechanism lets you reap the benefits of a workout while keeping your mind free to focus on work, reading, or even watching TV. It loosens stiff joints and tight muscles, reduces swelling, and calms restless legs for you, lowering your pain and increasing your...
All right, I will see you guys later.